Yeah, we're midway through the season and 3 games in 6 days. He's looked sharp in training. Normally in a normal season, you have cup games, you have different things that you want to keep everybody and specifically your second goalkeeper at the time and ready and all that kind of stuff. And we don't have those this year, so he's been working hard and doing everything that we ask. And Bondi's had the 17 games or 18, wherever we are now, prior, and it was an opportunity to give this kid who's working hard every day an opportunity to go out and perform, and he did. And we need to, we need to make sure everybody's ready down the stretch. You never know who's going to be called upon in a moment when you got to win a game and you get to the playoffs and all that kind of stuff. And for sure, he proved today that he's ready for whatever role we give him, and he was outstanding. Made some incredibly athletic saves through the course of the game, and I thought it was, he did a good job. We don't come away with those points without the performance that he had. And we've said that of both Jonathans over the course of this season. So tonight it was his turn to step in and show us that. So incredibly proud of him, because he's, as I said before, he's remained focused and working hard, and he's a confident young man. He's sure of himself, and he got in there and he showed that he has good reason to be.
Thanks, Jonathan. We'll go with Larry Morgan next. Larry, go ahead.
Hi, Greg. Thanks for speaking with us. Congratulations on the win. Speaking of wins, where does this win rank among the best victories the team has had this season? Is this perhaps the most impressive one?
Yeah, I mean, possibly. Every win's important, and every win is super valuable. It's another one. This is a difficult place to play. Again, we're missing a few guys that we'd love to have and be a part of our group at the moment. But guys stepped up and fulfilled the roles. Nico, who's barely been with us long enough to have dinner with us, was stepped in and was, I thought, outstanding on the left side, and showed that he was really comfortable in the group, and the quality he brings, which also will really help this team in terms of our quality and our depth. Dayon got in, he gets an assist, I think, in his first appearance, which helps us. He's going to continue to learn and get better and continue to get into the team. So again, I said all along that the additions that we've made over the course of this year and the group we keep putting together just keeps getting deeper and deeper, which is important in a long MLS season that has so many twists and turns and national team call-ups and all the things that come with it. That we're proving that we have a team that can compete for the long haul, not just for little bits and pieces of the season. So this is one of those that just shows you that our depth is capable of coming to some of the most difficult places in the league and finding ways to win games. And obviously we brought Jonathan and Victor off the bench, so we were able to minimize their exposure and their minutes as we go to our home games coming in front of us. And they came in and brought some composure there for a bit, where we were able to just hold the ball and do some things in the second half. But ultimately, again, we've said this all during the year on the road, and these tough ones are about character. They're about fight down the end. It's about making plays. And the guys withstood an onslaught there at the end and held on to the win. So proud of them for that. And we also, just without saying, this was also a big one for our group, for Seba, right? A guy that we miss dearly, and this was for him. It's what we talked about before the game, was put your heart and soul out there and give this guy, who is one of our brothers and one of our family members, something to be proud of today, and something that can maybe just help him for if just a small period of time, separate from the sadness that he's endured over the last several days. So this was for him.
Thanks for your time.
Yep.
Thanks, Larry. We'll go with Josh Gassman next. Josh, go ahead.
Hey, Greg, thanks for talking to us. Last time we talked about not being ready to take over first place. I know that maybe this is a temporary move atop the Western Conference, as SKC still has to play tonight. But do you feel like there's already been some growth? Do you feel like maybe there was more intelligence with this win and maybe some of the other ways, and maybe you came out in the second half a little better than maybe you have in recent second halves?
Yeah, I mean, I think we did what we had to do tonight to get the points to give us that opportunity to get into first place. I thought our resiliency down the end, our protecting the lead. We had some better moments of we were maybe made some smarter decisions in moments through the course of the half. Having said that, I still think there's a lot of growth for us in that space. If we're going to continue to stay on top and be, a team that can every week be up on the top, we've got some progress to make. And so, but we did what we needed to do on the day, and that's with just mentality, character, fight, and some good decisions and making some plays down the stretch. And that was enough to put us up in there. I think. What's good is for the guys to see that they're there, and we're right on the heels of whether it's us at the end of the weekend or it's somebody else. We're right in the mix, and we have every opportunity to keep pushing on this pathway for the rest of the season.
Greg, talk a little bit about Kevin Cabral's goal and just how that sort of built up. It seemed like it was probably pretty well executed. I would imagine you're happy with it.
Yeah, again, to be fair to Kevin, he's the guy who gets chances. He gets chances every single game. He gets himself in front of the goal. He's clever about his runs and timing. He sees space. He gets through the spaces. And in this particular situation, one of the things we talked about going into the game was trying to transition to play forward and to get Kevin and Sam playing off of Dejan and with Efra's passing ability underneath, is to combine those guys together and get Sam and Kevin running through the lines, getting through those spaces that center backs might pop out of. And, it happened in the moment, timing of Kevin's run, Dejan slipping him through. I thought one of the things that Kevin really did better on this particular situation that I think he's grown with over the course of the season is he put the ball in a place where he could protect it from the defender as he was carrying it into the box and trying to finish it. He kind of hid the ball. He used his body. He's getting a little stronger. I know we don't see it overnight, but he's getting stronger. He's committed to all of that work. And today on that run, he hid the ball where the defender couldn't make a play on it, and he was able to get enough wood on it to find the net. So again, it's a little bit of speed. It's a little bit of cleverness about where the ball was, but there was a little bit of strength in there, which is something that we're really trying to work with him as well. So really well taken, not easy. And an important goal, obviously.